Healing is not about reinventing yourself, but it is coming back to who you originally are. And it may sound beautiful, but in reality, it is very raw, uncomfortable, and lonely journey. For me, healing was not a peaceful journey at all. I felt like I'm losing my life. In this video, I'm going to share with you how a healing felt for me, the phases I went through, and some hard hitting truths no one tells you about. So, if you are feeling stuck in life or if you are trying to find yourself again, maybe this video can give you a direction. After watching this video, you may feel a little less alone and little lighter at the heart. So, watch this video till the end. Hello everyone, I am Monica and welcome back to my channel. I hope you have watched my previous video because this video is kind of follow video to this previous video and you will get a context for today's video. Okay, so let's start. As I told you in my previous video, in last 10 years all my dreams, all my plans shattered. My life was not going anywhere. I was i did not become a person I wanted to be. I did not fulfill expectations of my family. I failed at both the fronts. I disappointed myself, I disappointed people around me. And slowly, people started drifting away because they were not able to fit me in any kind of a box. They were not able to see me in a version they wanted to see me. So, people started leaving me. And then, one question just stayed with me for a long period of time, and that was, who am I? Who am I really? And I tell you, that was such a uncomfortable, harsh, and very, very lonely stage of my life. When now I look back at that phase, I feel like it was a doorway to come back to my original self, to let that raw, unfiltered me come out and finally dare to embrace that version of me. नाउ सी, जिनको मैं खुश करना चाहती थी, जिनकी नज़रों में मैं ऊंचा बनना चाहती थी, जिनके लिए मैं कुछ करना चाहते थे, वो सारे लोग तो मेरी जिंदगी से चले गए। अब किसको खुश करना है? तो चलो खुद जैसे बन जाते, खुद को खुश करते। खुद को क्या चाहिए वो खोजते हैं। आई वॉज इन दैट फेज, आई केम इन टू दैट फेज। आई स्टार्टेड लिविंग फॉर माई सेल्फ, आई स्टार्टेड understanding my happiness. Because let me tell you one thing, just hold on to this thought, okay? All the plans, visions, dreams we have, all are planted within us by our family, society, school, and the people around us, and now even social media. And we grow up thinking that this is the ultimate thing in life. Society has given us a fixed framework to live within. This is success, this is failure, this is how stability is, this is how career should be, this is how marriage should be, this is how your kids should be. इस एज में शादी, इस एज में बच्चे, इस एज में घर, ये वो, एज इफ कि our whole life is planned in someone else's mind. And sometimes we also think कि हाँ ऐसे ही तो होता है लाइफ में, और क्या होता है। मे बी शायद कुछ लोगों के लिए होता होगा जिनके लिए सारे प्लान्स एट अ राइट टाइम वर्क करते हैं, बट फॉर मी नो प्लान वर्क एट ऑल. And because of that, I could see this framework is an illusion. Struggle of last 10 years forced me to see beyond that framework, beyond that illusion. And for a very first time, I started walking on a path that felt like a mine. And that's how healing started. When the illusion is gone, all the targets are missed, all the relationships are broken, I am left with no one but myself. I had no friends, family, no one at all in my life. I could see beyond that illusion. I could see what I'm actually trying to achieve and what I actually wanted. But this phase was not at all an easy phase. There was a long, long journey of healing to come out of that trauma. And I realized healing is not a sudden process. Suddenly kuch nahi ho jata. It's a very long, very uncomfortable, and a very lonely process. And over a period of time I could understand this process. I have broken down this process in 3 steps, and today I am going to share those steps with you, so that even if you are going through a situation something like this, you may help yourself. So I have broken down the whole process of healing into three steps. Those are feeling, healing, and becoming. And this is actually a banner on my channel also, feeling, healing, and becoming, because I so much resonate with this idea. I have actually implemented this idea in my life, and today I'm going to explain that in front of you, and I'm sure it will really help you. First stage is feeling. Go through all the thoughts and emotions those are coming in your mind. Don't try to escape it, because our first instinct is to escape from uncomfortable situation. But let me tell you, you can go anywhere on this earth, but you cannot escape your mind. You cannot run away from your mind. So just face your mind, whatever maybe it may be that is coming in your mind. It may be a feeling of grief. आपको रोना आ रहा है तो रो लो, 2 घंटे, 2 दिन, 2 हफ्ते, जितना चाहे उतना रो लो. Let that feeling sink within you 100%. That feeling can be a feeling of grief, feeling of betrayal, insult, loneliness. Just feel it 100%. Believe me, our mind is such a resilient organ that God has given us. Slowly, होता है ना ऐसा कभी कभी कि सपोज आप रो रहे हो, बहुत दुखी हो, बहुत रो रहे हो, 2 दिन रोया, 3 दिन रोया, and एक पॉइंट आता है उसके बाद ना हम उठ के अपने काम में लग जाते हैं. ऐसे ही हमें रियलाइज भी नहीं होता कि वो ट्रांजिशन कब आया. यू नो वॉट, जब वो सारा दुख हम सिप इन कर लेते हैं, देन आवर माइंड इज एबल टू सी बियॉन्ड दैट ग्रीफ. दैट्स व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू, आवर माइंड इज वेरी रेजिलियंट. That's why let that feeling sink in, so that you will be able to see beyond those feelings. Till then you will be stuck with those feelings. उसके बियॉन्ड क्या है, उसके बियॉन्ड क्या लाइफ है, वो आप देख ही नहीं सकेंगे. That's why just feel the feelings. Don't try to escape, don't try to avoid, don't try to distract yourself. Just feel it, just face it. And there will come a point where that grief will show you a new path in life. And that's where healing starts. Healing, most crucial stage of this journey. Healing is when you will go through everything again, but this time you are not breaking down. You are trying to understand. You will see situation from a third person point of view. You will try to understand what exactly happened, why this happened, what hurt you, why did this particular thing hurt you, what are your triggering point, what are your threshold limits, what are your wounds, what are your weaknesses, what are the things that makes you happy, what are the things that made you sad, at a very subtle level, what are the things at what level you kind of exploded. You will try to see all the situations, all the past, whatever event that has happened with you from this angle. You will try to understand yourself from this situation. And now you will pay attention to things that you missed when things were happening. And let me tell you one thing, हम खुद के बारे में बहुत कम जानते हैं. हम खुद से ज़्यादा हमारे बाजू वाले के बारे में बहुत कुछ जानते हैं, बट हम खुद को नहीं जानते. हम इस इल्यूजन में रहते कि आई नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ. But when you will go through this phase now, you will get to know so many mind blowing things about yourself, about your mind. And this is the phase where we grow as a person, we grow as a character. And don't skip this phase. You know what, I see so many people who have skipped this stage. People have gone through a trauma, but they have not healed themselves. They are silently carrying that trauma within themselves, camouflaging with other things in the life. But I could see through that they have not healed, because this process might bring up so many unknown, uncomfortable things on surface level, which you may not be able to face. Maybe it can happen that you will realize it was all your mistake, it was all because of you. You will have to face it. And that's why I say, to go through the process of healing, you require a really strong character and a big mind to accept yourself, to accept the situation that has happened with you. and then starts a becoming. The third stage, and I will not say this is the final stage, the third stage of this journey is becoming. When you will go through the process of healing, you will learn your lessons, and now you will try to implement those lessons in your life. You will not make a same mistakes, you will try to change your patterns, those are not helping you. You will try to understand, now you have figured out yourself, now you have figured out your weakness, strong strength, you have figured out your breaking point, you have figured out at a point where you go crazy, and now you will try to all implement all those lessons in your life. You will come bring yourself out of all those negative patterns, negative circles, and then you will realize at eventually you are becoming a person that you always wanted to be. It will be kind of a upgraded version of yourself, like at a crazy level upgradation. And I guarantee you, you will start feeling like yourself, more grounded, more real. You will not need to impress someone. You will come out of those that zone where you are constantly, unknowingly, unconsciously trying to live for other people. At this point you will start to live for yourself, and this is the most liberating phase of life, of this journey. This journey will liberate you from so many unnecessary bondage on your mind. And at this point, when I have explained you all the three stages, I can tell you this: I don't think healing is fixing yourself anymore. What if you were trying to fit into a life that was not meant for you, and you just kept on thinking that something is wrong with you? This was just a misalignment. Now I don't chase the idea of being a perfect version of myself. I just try to be honest with what I want, what I feel, and with who I am becoming. And somehow that feels enough.